Let's do it.
We're going in. Take out my sword, spear. Boom.
Another win, but who's counting?
I will be looting till the credits. Hell yeah, troll. Hey, it's Cohh.
This shall be a bloody day.
Hey, it's awesome. Thanks for your help, bro.
I'm not used to quiet.
Dude, if I pound my berserker AoE right after stealth, it bugs out and the cooldown goes up. That sucks.
Stop right. Look at you. Show me what you got.
Show yourself.
Sonny! These are my style. After them!
Man, I'm gonna miss this game's combat when we're done with it. Oh lord. Ow. Oh no, I haven't tried my new godlike ability yet. Let's see. We'll put that here for now. Cool. Nice. Being level 30. Wow. That does a lot of damage too.
I'm with you. Sonny now.
Eastern gate is ours.
Boom.
I'll stay here. You
Great.
watch out for Lödwyn.
I'll teach you.
Did I just see Cohh use the Halo sword? Right. Oh, what's up, man? You good?
The envoy. Of course you'd be the last face I see.
Oh.
I guess I shouldn't be surprised to see you here.
Yep, it's me. I see you've taken a leave from the mines in Shatterscarp.
I have. As an endearing soldier, it's only fitting I die here at the dawn of our war against the living lands. But never mind that. That isn't what's important right now. You've declared yourself for the enemy. You've turned your back on Nadia, on the Emperor. Again. I don't understand. Why, envoy?
What right do we have to take these lands from those already here?
What right do the others have to be here? Because they landed some number of years before us?
Yes.
Does that mean they deserve it? You
First come,
won't
first
stop
serve,
us.
man.
even if I'm food for worms. One way or another, these lands belong to Adir.
Damn, bro. Oh.
Better not make us regret this.
Go on. Finish what we started.
Damn. Okay. Oh. Oof. Hell's this?
What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
I thought you left town weeks ago.
Steel Grotto's gone too far. I'm here to put a stop to it.
About time. You're the only one Lödwyn will listen to.
Any of the survivors?
I saw a few on my way here. I imagine they've been waiting for this to happen for a long time. Listen, one of the Garrote's units is scouting up ahead, maybe 5 strong. I wouldn't want to fight them if I were you. Take this key. It'll unlock the gate to the canals. You can thank the captain who forgot it.
Thank you. Never change, Juliana.
Why should I? It's always worked before. I wish someone had stood up to the Steel Garrote a long time ago. But, well, you're here now. That's what matters. Good luck.
Thanks, girl. Oh, we're doing it. Okay. Wow, that killed all of them. Ooh. That is nasty. I like it. Muy bueno, muy bueno.
I heard.
You heard ha! Oh. Oh!
Arms up.
Rude.
Coming from your right. Take it off.
Oh, damn.
Stop right there.
Okay. Oh! What is that thing? Dude.
Envoy! Welcome to the right.
Is there a priest here? They got their own little Liberty Prime. I hit that man with black and white. That's how hard I hit him. I don't think the thing is working that hits for 75% more damage when you're knocked down. I don't think that's working. Unfortunately. Boom.
Go on, Jimmy. I can take care of the task.
Oh.
For our freedom!
We're gonna start losing our team.
Rodica demands your submission. Stand against her and fall.
Get ready. Skeleton ladies up ahead.
Lead on. I'm with you to the end.
Oh, we're doing this.
This is it, Envoy.
There you
The
are.
only part that matters.
Hi. Looking good, girl. Looking good.
So, you survived the garden.
Did you come all this way just to try your luck again? To kill me more efficiently than last time?
Possibly. I know how to break you now.
So you say. But you can't kill me in a way that hasn't been tried already. Look around, Envoy. Heelguard should have listened. He tried to bring order through compromise. He failed. Order is meant to be imposed by a stern, guiding hand.
Her order wields sharp steel. She must set down her blade.
The living lands will unite and remain free. There's nothing you can do about it.
You can tell Wodaka yourself once we've sent you back to the wheel.
Don't insult my intelligence or my commitment to the cause. Treaties can be burned. The hands which shook over whatever deal you struck can be lopped off at the wrist.
Right. If she starts lopping off hands, I'm just going to attack her. Sound good?
As for you, Sapadal's chains are broken, which means your soul is in their grasp. I don't know how deeply you've been compromised, Envoy. And if I don't know, then I cannot suffer you to live.
As usual, you're leaping to conclusions about something you barely understand.
Do not patronize me. I have every right to put down a threat to the Empire. Steel yourself, Envoy. Make this a fight to remember, even in death.
We would not welcome her death. There is still ample shade for her beneath our tree.
Oh. You won't survive this fight. Giada says you're vulnerable.
Really, Envoy? You think the delusional theories of a failed animancer are enough to scare me? Then allow me to teach you the meaning of fear.
Famous last words.
Let's finish this.
Oh, we don't get to say anything?
Once I'm done killing you...
Oh, wow. So even though we had the Giada option, it didn't let us actually use it. Huh. That's interesting. I would have assumed that just by talking to her we would have gotten that, but...
Wodaka demands your submission. Stand against her and...
I don't know if this is going to be enough, but we'll see. Let's go do a full buff. In case we do have to fight her, we'll be ready.
Get ready. Skeleton ladies up ahead.
There
Lead on.
you are.
I'm with you.
I'll fight you 1,000 times if I must. Hunt you to the ends of Eora.
Good. The battle over the living lands is nothing compared to the war we share. Look around, Envoy. Heelguard should have listened. He tried to bring order. He failed. Order is meant to be imposed.
Her order.
Okay.
Don't as
Sapadal, yeah, we'll do this one again. Still think it's the best option.
Not welcome her death.
I won't fight you, Lödwyn. I don't need to.
You will. You must. You have no choice. Face me and die with honor. Or fall to your knees and die as a coward. How you die doesn't matter. But you
I feel quite
will
hungry.
Die.
You look quite thirsty.
Every vestige of Sapadal must be wiped from this earth. The burned queen demands it.
We are a challenge to her authority. She is afraid of what we mean.
Wodaka's frightened of Sapadal. They exist outside of her power, a new heir to the throne of the gods.
Blasphemy. Sapadal is a clot in the heart of the world. What should they matter to the true gods of Eora? Your god will meet their end just as soon as I'm through with you. Hear me, Envoy. I am the avatar of the Burned Queen, the goddess of retribution. I am her sword arm, her will in the world. And so long as I can fight, I will be her champion.
But she fails, and fails, and fails her god. How long until Wodica finds a new avatar?
Ouch. Wodica tested you again and again, and in the end, you failed her.
Temporary setbacks. The war for the living lands can still be won. And if I must stand alone against you, the militia, and every farmer you've given a sword, then I will. I will die 1,000 times for my queen, if that's what she desires. I've done all that I could. She sees that. She must. I believed we were alike, Envoy. That when the time came for you to prove your loyalty, you would choose Adir. I believed the dream of our future, of our resurgent empire, would move you as it does me. And if that failed, I believed the Burn Queen would stop you. Yet here you stand before me, my enemy, unopposed by the gods. Why?
The worm of doubt gnaws at her soul. Where was Wodica when she needed her most? Where is she now?
Look around you, Lödwyn. The Steel Garrote are dead, and you're alone, just like always. I feel like that's the most metal option. Like, no one's listening. It's just you. Chat's saying one, though. You think so? You think one's the best one? If Wodica really believed in you, she would have made sure you won. She wanted you to fail. Yeah. Aeromancer likes 2. Yeah, think so. They're all, I feel like they're all good options. I feel like they're all good. Let's do one. Actually, let's try one. If Wodica really believed in you, she would have made sure you won. She wanted you to fail.
No! The Burned Queen witnessed my devotion and accepted me as her champion. I don't need anything else. I can still prevail. I must.
She's not coming to save you. It's just you against the entire living lands.
I feel her fire in me. I know I do.
Do you?
Wodica, my lady! Where are you?
No answer.
You know what would be messed up? If Sapadal was like forcing Wodica out and Wodica was like, yo, I'm trying to say hi. I can't. Hello? Sapadal, the connection's bad. Do you hear me? Oh man. She revoked your power, you're helpless.
No! It's not true!
Shame. Suffocating shame.
You doubt.
Stop! I can't!
Give up, it's over.
No! 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 Forgive me! Wodica!
Oh shit. Oh, shit. Wow.
Wherever Lödwyn is now, she must be seething.
Of course, we'd be happy to kill her again, if needed.
She's done for. But we're not.
I feel like as a
next,
Twitch streamer, I just
we'll
spent the
face
last 12 years training to talk someone to death.
Gods, you're all gonna make me sick. But carry on.
Thank you, Avowed, for that. I appreciate it.
Unraveled at last. We no longer feel her wire against our flesh. We are free always. We are free forever.
Silence falls over Paradis, as though the city is holding
That was
its
fun,
breath.
man.
Then
that
you
was
hear
fun.
it, the ringing of a distant bell, the waving of banners, and cheers of victory.
Let's hear some applause.
After a short and bloody conflict, the dust has finally begun to settle. You feel Sapadal close to your thoughts, stirring with interest. The god of the living lands is observing this moment, unfettered by confusion or fear. For the first time in centuries, they understand.
Nice.
The Paradis militia rallies to you, the outsider who defended them in their hour of need. Whatever happens next,
Also,
you have
tapestry
won
ending.
their confidence. You take a moment to reflect on the calm. Not so long ago, you arrived at these shores on a simple errand, which turned out to be anything but simple. The dream scourge is over, and the island has been cleansed of plague. A time of healing and mourning follows. People look to you for answers about the source of the affliction. You tell them the truth.
Oh.
How the plague came from a power beyond mortal understanding.
Oh, it's fair.
And how it is finally at peace. Thanks to you, the living lands has escaped Adiran oppression. The free settlements unite under a common banner and begin the fraught process of negotiating new traditions and values. The Empire withdraws. The frontier remains wild, but not for long. Fugitives no more. The rebels of Paradis return to their home and to other free settlements, bringing their skills and secrets wherever needed. For once, they have a future. The refugees of Emerald Stair resettle in Thirdborn, bringing their skills and research to aid the local community. What starts as an uneasy partnership blossoms into a bond of trust. Through shared adversity, they find common ground. In time, the people of Emerald Stair return to their city of Fior Messiverno. Research yields new developments in the struggle against nature. Technology is shared among the united settlements. The Empire cannot get in the way of progress. For the people of Shatterscarp, independence is bittersweet. Those who cannot withstand the grief inflicted by Ringgrim's spell leave the settlements, vanishing into the wilderness.
Wow.
Those who remain find themselves forced to cooperate with others, often begrudgingly. With so many dead, the need to stave off hunger outweighs any distaste for certain
Man, I don't feel like that was a good ending for that
Solace
one.
Keep clings to its long-held isolation at first. But after mourning her friend Kostya, Mihala reluctantly deigns to open the doors of the fortress. Some dwarves greet newcomers with glee. Others still mutter darkly about outsiders. Mihala flounders in her earliest negotiations with the rest of the living lands, but slowly learns compromise. She develops a taste for Valian sweets. When Kai leaves the living lands, he is no longer running. For the first time in many years, he can face the future. He returns to Rawatai, committed to peace for his people, those he left in Rawatai, as well as those he found in the living lands. He joins the Ronganui's council, counterbalancing powerful voices of isolationism and hawkishness. It is a long and
Dang,
difficult
dude, look at
battle,
him go.
and he is happy
Wow.
to fight it. With many of his
Jeez.
anxieties and lifelong fears addressed, Marius now feels very differently than he did when he first met the envoy. Still far more comfortable in the wilds than among people, he nonetheless finds that his worries about the unknown were merely self-protection against the traumas of his childhood. Armed with this knowledge, he finds himself more capable of living in civilization, and far less fearful of his home in Galawain's tusks.
Good for him, dude.
While he never regains his former place as a Warden of Solace, he spends his time traveling between Solace and Thirdborn, acting as a stubborn ambassador between the two. Giada continues to improve as an animancer. She dedicates her work to the spiritual health of the living lands, nurturing instead of exploiting. Others follow her example, seeking her tutelage from lands far and wide. In the years to come, rumors spread of a secret society gathering in the wilderness, where animancers work in harmony with nature. The dream of Fiormes Iverno lives on in her. Unable to pass up the opportunity, Yatsley takes her place beside Ringrim. Under the tutelage of the Archmage of Terror, Yatsley sees her own power grow beyond her wildest expectations. But Ringrim is a strict master, and the visits to Quilici slow to a stop over the years, leaving her with her grimoire and a pile of letters to warm her in her twilight years.
Wow.
Freed from torment for the first time in centuries, Sopadal turns their prodigious curiosity to the people that shaped them.
That was
they
pretty
observe
dark.
the ways their people live, and they think deeply about what they see. Though they flinch away from moments of violence, and they grieve souls returned to them too soon, the rage that once shook cities to rubble no longer rules them. Instead, they come to you with questions. They want to understand. After a time, they begin tentatively to garden. Where they can, they improve the lives of Kith, and the suffering that troubled them is reduced, if never fully eradicated. Their grief compels them to love, and they love unreservedly, with the power of a god. Sopadal pours a fragment of their power into the statue they claimed from the Temple of Aethys. Newly embodied, they roam the living lands and learn to experience the world as Kith do. Their first attempts at locomotion are clumsy, and a stand of innocent trees is violently returned to the wheel. But as their confidence grows, so does their grace. Soon, they are bounding across the plains of eastern Dawnshore, leaping the river gorge in Emerald Stair, scaling the shark's teeth of Shatterscarp, and fearlessly wading into the Tusk's acid sea. When they break, they come to you to put them back together, and in time, they learn to fix themselves. They wander far afield. You see less of them, but they are never far from your thoughts, and on the rare occasion they return, they always bring you something beautiful and strange. The sounds of celebration pull you out of reverie. Many are waiting to greet you with open arms. You take a moment to catch your breath and savor it, because everything is about to change.
That was great, man. That was fun. That was really fun. I had a very good time with that. That was great. One sec. Good game. It was a good game. Yeah. This is one of those games that absolutely, unfortunately, had some flaws. But man, I mean, the parts that were good were really, really good. They were really great. In some cases, really, really great. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. That was cool. Wait, what?
I had to fight her and she came back so many times Wodika gave up and just let me kill her.
Really? That is hilarious. I love that. I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. This music is great. Will there be ArcAge 2 streams when it comes out? I don't have any plans for that right now. I mean, that could change, but I didn't leave ArcAge 1 in the best terms, so I'm not really super jazzed about 2. But we might check it out. I mean, if enough people play it and say it looks awesome, then, you know, and that's what gets me in games a lot of times these days, so we'll see. We will see. Cool. That was fun, man. That was a really good time. I think we'll make the thoughts video in the morning, most likely. But for anyone here, in case you're not here in the morning and you're interested, thoughts video will be basically things that it did really well. Exploration was awesome. Some beautiful world design and graphics. Really enjoyable story that at no point did I feel was like trying too hard or cringy. I do feel towards the end it got a little I was gonna say the word mouthy, but it's not. One of the things I really enjoyed for the large majority of the game that I felt like everything the characters said was additive. It really added something. It everything they were saying was either adding a new thought or adding something of value or giving us some important information or explaining lore. And that's what I really, really liked about this game is most of the dialogue felt that way. And a lot of it was about the lore, which I totally understand people when they say this game is like super lore heavy. I absolutely loved it. But the thing though is that towards the end, I was noticing more and more those lines. There were starting to become vacuous lines, just like, we can do it lines. And it's like, we don't like, it's been great up until this point. We don't need to be told we're the best 10 times in a row in 40 different ways. Like, come on, man, it's okay. Like you've been doing so great. Let's finish strong, you know? So I felt like it got a little bit, not too badly, not egregiously, but it definitely, especially towards the very end, like I was just like, okay, come on. We know we're the best. We know, like, I know I'm awesome. Let's go. Ego sufficiently stroked. You know, you have done it, Obsidian. Let's go. So, and that could have been toned down towards the end. But no, most of it was great. And I also really enjoyed the companion banter and all of that felt good. I enjoyed the characters. Yeah, I mean, like it was solid. The bad parts of the game. The parts that I'll probably highlight are, although I don't feel the game is an immersive sandbox in any way, it still has a lot of features that need to be significantly more immersive, like NPCs that do more than just stand there, like oceans that aren't just empty spaces. There was lots of just like, there's lots of stuff that made the game feel unfinished. And that's really bad because the next big thing I'm going to talk about is the fact that it's really hard to have that kind of stuff in a game like this and put a $70 price tag on it. Because that plus all the other stuff, again, gives this like super unfinished, incomplete vibe. Like this is not worth $70 vibe, and that sucks. Like you know, especially with everything that happened, that sucked. Like that's with the stuff in the game, that's not a price tag it necessarily should have been. And you know, I'm thinking more like 40 to 50 was perfect. And that's no, you know, in a perfect world, I bet Obsidian would have said that's what we would have priced it. Like if Obsidian could, I bet you they'd say, yeah, we would have priced it 40 to 52, but it's not our decision. You know, but so that's just my personal guess. But you know, I think that was a factor. I think that is a factor. That it's great. It's great that it's on Game Pass, but it's still like that's a bit of a issue to price it like that with it in it. Then the next thing I'm going to talk about is the depth. I really had wished this game was going to be deeper. Especially on the companion front and like what you can do with the companions. Shout out though at this point to mention I did love the decision making. Man, I tell you, like there's not a lot of times that games have had me freeze and have to really think about it like that. I can think 5-6 times during Avowed, 5 or 6 times, I think at least, where I just like sat staring at a decision. Like, I don't like, there's not a clear, like, I don't know, like reread it 3 times, you know, like, and that's a good feeling. I like that. I like feeling that way, especially in RPGs like this. And then also, you know, big bonus points for the tapestry ending too. But yeah, you know, I it's not as much, I don't know if I go as far as calling it a mixed bag, because there's enough good stuff that I feel like it's really good, but yeah, it's missing some stuff, but the good stuff is great. It's missing some stuff, but the good stuff is great. Yeah. That's kind of how I'd probably sum it up. Let's play a little Monster Hunter before we go to bed.